Hey guys, this is a question I got a lot over the last few months regarding the Sony Xperia XA Ultra and the Xperia XA. A lot of you guys want to know how you can record at higher than 30 frames per second, such as 60 frames per second, 120, and also how to record in slow motion. So for some of Sony's mid-rangers with the high-end camera like the Sony Xperia X, the X Compact, those have the 23 megapixel rear-facing camera, Sony's high-end camera, and then of course the XZ, the X Performance, Z5 phones from last year. All those have the ability to record 60 frames per second and 120 for slow motion. Now with these two phones, the XA Ultra rear-facing camera is 21 megapixels, so still obviously pretty good. And even the XA, that is 13 megapixels, so you may think you have the ability for that, but unfortunately you do not. So just to show you guys here with the XA, and it's the same for the XA Ultra, so if you go on the video resolution, so you see there only 30 frames per second, full HD, and even 720p. Unfortunately there's no option there for 720p. Now with the Sony Xperia X, again this is a mid-ranger but does have a high-end camera. You see here video resolution, so you can do 60 frames per second or 30. And then if you go into more apps, so slow motion, basically what slow motion does is it records at 120 frames per second. So this phone, of course, it does have the, this phone has the ability to record 120 frames. These two do not. So as you can imagine, these two phones, I mean, you can't even record at 60 frames per second, so there's no option for 120. With this phone, the Sony Xperia X, and all the ones like it, the high-end phones, with these you can record 720p, 120 frames per second, going into time shift video right here. And I'll just show you on the XA Ultra, it's the same on the X. But if you go into more apps, so you see here, no apps here for time shift. You go to add. So you have time shift burst, but that's not the same thing. So yeah guys, unfortunately for the XA, the XA Ultra, despite them having pretty good high-end cameras, I have not found any way, also research online, haven't seen any way to record 60 frames per second, 120, even at low resolutions like 720p. And you see there, so yeah, just full HD, 30 frames per second. So yeah guys, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I just wanted to do a video on this. Because I know a lot of you guys ask it, a lot of you guys must be searching for it as well. So a little bit disappointing, but if you want those features, if you want ability to record 120 frames per second, 60 frames per second, slow motion, I would suggest going with the Sony Xperia X, which is mid-range as well, or the X Compact, also mid-ranger, but with a high-end camera. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions.